Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho, vámonos.
The Cisco Kid. Now the Cisco Kid in our exciting story, Death Rides the Chuck Wagon. In the open prairie land of the Old Southwest, cattle was king, and after the spring roundup, it was always time for merriment and festivity. As our story opens, the town of Mesa Grande is making ready to welcome the cowhands and cattle buyers with the annual rodeo and fiesta. And so it is that in the early morning of a bright spring day, the hooves of Diablo and Loco leave fresh tracks in the dewy grass as the Cisco Kid and Pancho ride slowly toward Mesa Grande.
You are happy this morning, Pancho.
Si, Cisco, Pancho happy. Pancho ride to Mesa Grande, ride Loco in time with the bandy. All the senoritas clap their handy at Mesa Grande Fiesta. Cisco and Pancho ride to the fiesta, have a good time, plenty food, plenty senoritas, and not get into any trouble, huh?
You know I never look for trouble, Pancho.
Cisco not gotta look for the trouble. Troubles find Cisco without Cisco looking.
Well, we will find no trouble. We're going to Mesa Grande to watch a rodeo. You will see, Chico. Nothing will happen.
Pancho think 3 here would not believe it.
3?
Si, Loco, Diablo, and Pancho.
Oh, hey, look, Pancho.
Nah.
That wagon and team seem to be going much too fast.
And Pancho look, but not want to see. Cisco, what kind of wagon that? Pulled by 4 horses is?
It's a chuck wagon, amigo. The cook drives it on the roundup to feed the cowhands.
The old truck wagon go like the wind.
Hey, that was a rifle shot, Pancho. Did not come from that wagon.
No, Cisco, not come from the wagon. And Pancho think the shot come from behind the rocks, high in the hills.
You're right. Someone is shooting at the driver of that wagon.
Look, Cisco, the driver that can hold the horses.
Those horses are running away. Come, Pancho, we'll stop them. Maybe the driver has been hit by the bullet. Up, Charlie, up,
Oh, Loco, Pancho, Loco, and Diablo right. Loco's fine, Cisco. Who shot the truck wagon, Cisco?
I do not know. First, let's stop those runaways. Then we'll see about that rifle shot. Faster, Diablo, up,
Hey!
Right on the off side of the team, Pancho, so they will go in a straight line. I'll pull up the leaders from the near side.
Pancho, do it, Cisco. Cisco, be careful. When Cisco shot from Diablo, it's not down to the lead horse. Watch out, Cisco.
I'm watching. Up, Charlie, up, Now, look.
Bryna, Cisco, with a good shot. Oh, the wagon stopped now.
Is the driver shot, Pancho?
No, driver not shot, Cisco. Horse just run away, Pancho thinks.
And why, you tin-horn Loco maverick? What's the idea of shooting at me and stopping my team?
We're not shooting at you, boy. Cisco, no wonder the team run away. Young boy cannot hold the horses.
What do you mean I can't hold these horses? I purposely let them out.
In that case, young senor, you are lucky to escape alive. Suppose the chuck wagon had turned over. You should not drive that fast.
I'll drive as fast as I like. And if you two want to take another shot at me now, this gun of mine can talk too.
Aye, little big mouth boy got a big gun.
And I know how to use it if I have to, you sleeping wall-eyed coyotes.
You are a sassy young whippersnapper, senor. We did not shoot at you.
He, with the young snipper papa, the young nipper whipper, need to have his bridges paddled.
If we'll teach him better manners, it's a good idea, Pancho.
Pancho paddle snapper whipper with the bullwhip. Yay! Snipper whipper, shoot Pancho sombrero over Pancho's head.
I warned you I'd use this gun.
You will not use it again.
You'll keep prodding me, hombre, and you'll see whether I use it.
I think not.
Pancho like Pancho's sombrero be shot off and use the bullwhip and knock the young boy's sombrero off. Madre mia, sombrero come off. He got long hair like a girl. Him is a her.
So what if I am a girl? Everything I said before still goes.
I beg your pardon, senorita. Mi compañero and I, we did not realize that you are a girl. From your clothes, we thought that you
You
were...
don't have to tell me what you thought. I already know. And I also know that Pete Rankin set you here to interfere with me so I wouldn't win the chuck wagon race today.
Where's the chuck wagon race? Pancho see only one chuck wagon.
I do not know who this Pete Rankin hombre is, senorita. I am the...
I don't care who you are. Get out of my way.
Me, the horse and rider coming.
It's my brother, Ted. And that rifle he's carrying means business.
Oh. What's up, Ruth? I heard gunshots. These two coyotes bothering you?
No, senor, we were not.
They don't bother me none. None of them did. They just took a shot at me. They're Pete Rankin's men. The fat one was going to use a bullwhip on me.
Pancho meant no harm, senorita. He was...
Pancho didn't mean to use the bullwhip for real. And Pancho only fooling.
Yeah? Well, I'll show you I ain't fooling. Now, you two get. And the next time you horn in on any of the Sloan family, I won't be so easy on you.
And you can tell your boss, Pete Rankin, the same goes for him. If he wants my ranch, he'll have to beat my team in the chuck wagon race. And if you give us any more trouble, I'll kill you.
Pancho think we better get out of here, Cisco.
Not until we find out what this is all about. Senorita, the Cisco Kid does not kill people.
Ruth, he said the Cisco Kid.
You're the Cisco Kid?
Then Pancho is Pancho, compañero to Cisco.
Well, then you knew my father, Ben Sloan. He often used to tell us about you.
Why, of course I know Senor Ben Sloan very well. But when he spoke of his children, I thought they were small ones. Tell me, how is he?
He was killed last week, Cisco. Shot in the back.
I am sorry to hear that. Who did it, Senor Ted?
We figured it was Pete Rankin or that gunslinger that rides for him, Riley Slocum.
But we can't prove it.
Tell me, why would this Pete Rankin shoot at you, Senorita Ruth?
So she couldn't enter the chuck wagon race at the rodeo.
You see, Pete Rankin holds a call loan on our place. It's due today. If we can win that race, we'll have enough money to pay him off.
Oh, Pancho, see? If you not win, Pete Hombre get the rancho.
Let us not be too hasty, Pancho.
Well,
Can your team win, Senorita?
Can they? Dad especially trained them for this race. And Ruth is the best four-horse team driver in this part of the country.
Then it is up to us to see that she does drive in this race and win it.
aye, Cisco, you tell Pancho you not look for trouble.
We are still not looking for trouble, Pancho. We will only try to prevent it if trouble comes to Senorita Ruth and her brother Ted.
Oh, thanks, Cisco. We sure need your help. And I'm sorry I said what I did before.
Same goes for me. I don't know what to say.
Then say nothing, Senorita. Pancho and I will ride with you and try to make sure that nothing will happen.
Cisco, and Pancho drink 3 here, but not believe it.
3, Pancho?
See, Loco, Diablo, and Pancho.
Hey, Pete Rankin.
Over here, Riley. Don't make so much noise.
Whoa, boy, whoa.
I'm over here behind the chuck wagon. We can talk without being overheard.
Yeah.
I got nosed.
You killed the Sloan girl?
No.
Wasn't she driving the chuck wagon?
Yeah, I took a shot at her and missed.
Just one shot? Why didn't you draw a second bead on her?
Because right after the first shot, the Cisco Kid and that fat Pancho came hightailing down the road after her.
Cisco Kid? How do you know?
I know him. I saw him a couple of times back in Rio Dosa.
Reckon they'll be riding in here with the Sloanses?
Yeah. I figure that's just what Cisco will do.
And that settles it. I'm through fooling around with those Sloan brats. Riley, you go round up the boys. Tell them I want them ready to ride in 5 minutes.
Where are we going?
We're going to take care of those Mavericks while we can get them all together. They'll be coming into town on the Lobo Canyon Road. It's narrow enough at Dead Man's Curve so we can kill a lot of them.
We'll have to take it easy going down Lobo Canyon, Cisco. The road's pretty narrow.
We'll be careful, Senorita.
Don't forget Dead Man's Curve.
Dead Man's Curve? What that, senor?
It's where the road makes a half-pin turn halfway down the canyon. If you ever go off there, the next step's 500 feet down.
Aye, Pancho is going to fall off there.
Do not worry, Pancho. We will not fall off. Senorita Ruth, you go ahead and set the pace.
All right.
Your brother and Pancho and I will wait here and then follow far enough behind so that you can make a fast stop if you have to.
Thanks, Cisco. The road up ahead is treacherous. Get up, boys! Get up!
How soon before Lobo Canyon?
Oh, another mile or so.
About that call loan you mentioned, Senor Ted.
What you call loan, Cisco?
A loan of money, Pancho, that is due whenever the lender wants it back.
Senor Ben makes such a loan from Pete Rankin, hombre?
Yeah, he did.
Uh-huh.
He knew he could pay back the money when he sold our cattle.
And were not the cattle sold?
They were. Dad had the money on him when he was killed. He was on his way to pay Rankin. When we found him, the money was gone.
Pancho think the hombre what killed Senor Ben take the money.
I think you're right, amigo.
That's what Ruth and I figured, too.
Then, amigos, I think we will see that the Sloan horses win the chuck wagon race today.
Cisco, Pancho, a big dust cloud over the rise of the hill.
Yeah, over to our left, Cisco.
I see it, Senor Ted. That dust is stirred up by horses.
There's many horses, Cisco.
Could mean trouble. Keep your gun loose in its holster, Pancho. You may have to use that rifle, Senor Ted.
Cisco, it's Pete Rankin and his men.
Ah, that is not good. But at least your fight is now in the open. If they start shooting, give them back as good as they send.
It's all the time trouble. Pancho tells Cisco, they shoot at us.
Look, Cisco, they're riding in front of us. They're cutting us off from Ruth and the chuck wagon.
How we fight so many hombres, Cisco?
We're outnumbered, Pancho. We must get through their line to Senorita Ruth. Come, Pancho, Senor Ted. We'll make a dash for it. Up, Diablo. Come on.
Go!
Wait, Cisco, it's too late. Pete Rankin and his men are already surrounding Ruth. They're stopping the team.
Hey, you, Cisco! Throw down your guns and we'll kill Ruth here and now.
Bad trouble, Cisco. What we do?
That's Pete Rankin. Let's get him, the dirty, sneaking rat.
No, Senor Ted. I think Rankin means what he says. If we are to keep him from killing your sister, we must throw down our guns.
Pancho not like this, but Pancho do it, Cisco.
Oh, all right, Cisco. I'll do what you say. But I think we're goners.
All right, you. Cut the talk. Either drop them guns or we'll open up on you.
We will have to chance it. Maybe we can reason with this Rankin hombre when he sees we do not have our guns.
That's better. Riley, get down and pick up those guns.
Yeah. All right, you three. Fall out of your saddles and walk over to the chuck wagon.
See? As you wish, hombre.
Pete Rankin, if you hurt Ruth, I'll get you if it takes the rest of my life.
Not talk like that to the bandido, Senor Ted. And Pancho thinks it's bad troubles already.
Look, Ted, that threat don't worry me none, because the rest of your life won't be long.
At the moment, senor, I am responsible that my friends threw down their guns. I thought we could reason with you.
All the reasoning I do with you will be with this 6-gun.
Well, that is a good way, hombre. Since your gang outnumbers us, let us settle this matter between the two of us. Put my gun back in its holster and let us fight it out like men, instead of your killing this young senor and his sister.
Well, now, that's a right pretty speech, Cisco. Only we ain't gonna kill nobody.
Not kill nobody? Gracias, senor. Come, Cisco, we go.
You ain't going no place, Butterball.
Butterball?
Well, Rankin, are you afraid to draw with me?
Swapping lead with you would be committing suicide. We know you're greased lightning with those guns, Cisco. Hey, Jeb, you, Slash, and Croker, climb off your ponies and hog-tie these mavericks. Riley, pull the girl down off the seat of the wagon and tie her up, too.
Sure, boss. All right, come down off of there, you. I got 4 bullets in this rifle just waiting for you and those friends of yours.
No, Riley, not that way. We ain't gonna kill him.
What do you mean, boss?
We'll let Lobo Canyon Road and Dead Man's Curve take care of that.
What the bad hombres mean, Cisco? Quieto, Pancho.
You wanted to get into a chuck wagon race this afternoon. Well, you're gonna. With that rig going full blast down Lobo Canyon Road, you 4 tied up inside the wagon, that team will never make the hairpin turn at Dead Man's Curve.
I gotta hand it to you, boss. The next stop after Dead Man's Curve is 500 feet down.
You dirty, sneaking coyotes. If I had my hands loose...
Oh, Rankin, let us go. You can have the ranch.
Oh, the ranch. I've got that anyway.
Well, then why don't you shoot us, Rankin, and get it over with?
Nope, we're going to do this my way. Flash, you and Croker throw him into the wagon.
Not push Pancho, you bad hombres, you.
Let me go, you slit-eyed salamander.
You varmints brave when we're tied.
Hombre, you have the upper hand, but this murder will catch up with you.
Yeah, the same way it caught up with me when I killed old Ben Sloan. Riley, whoop up them horses.
Yeah, you! Yeah! See you sometime! With the horses and chuck wagon going at breakneck pace and Dead Man's Curve looming before them, it is sure death for Cisco, Pancho, and the Sloans. In just a moment, we'll return to the Cisco Kid. now back to the Cisco Kid and our exciting story, Death Rides the Chuck Wagon. While trying to help their newfound friends, Ruth Sloan and her brother Ted, Cisco and Pancho were surprised and overpowered by the desperados Pete Rankin and his gang. Now, helplessly tied, Cisco and Pancho with the Sloans are in the careening chuck wagon, thundering driverless toward the hairpin turn at Dead Man's Curve, where it is certain the speed of the wagon will fling them to their death 500 feet below.
Horses are following us. Can you see who it is, Pancho?
Cisco, it's Loco and Diablo. They follow Cisco and Pancho.
Why not? In that event, we will have a chance if Diablo can reach us in time.
Well, what good's a horse gonna do us? He can't stop this team.
That is where you are wrong, Senor Ted.
Cisco got Diablo trained to follow orders when Cisco tell him. Hurry, Diablo! Diablo! Andre!
You mean there's really a chance?
See, there is, Senorita. If I can get Diablo to catch up to the lead horses and head the team toward the wall side of this road.
Yeah, Diablo! Work to the left.
It'll work. Dad trained that wheel team to slow up when the lead team does.
Oh, if it works, it's a miracle.
It's not a miracle, it's Diablo.
Bueno, Diablo! To the left! Right, herd, yeah!
Oh, Ted, he's doing it. That Diablo horse is slowing the team down.
Holy smoke, what a horse! He's got his shoulder against the off leader.
Look out. There's a hairpin turn. It's Dead Man's Curve ahead.
Now, Diablo!
Stop them! Yeah!
Oh, bueno, Diablo, bueno, amigo. Oh.
Don't worry about the team. They'll stand once they've come to a stop.
Maybe we can untie each other's hands and feet.
That will take a long time, Senorita.
Oh,
Is there a knife in the wagon?
yes, in with the cook's tools. The box is on the side of the wagon.
Pancho, I think Pancho can roll out the wagon.
I think I can, Pancho. Try to get out over the tailboard. And hop to the side of the wagon. Now, by turning backward, I think I can open the lid.
Hurry, Cisco. Bandito's going to follow.
Oh, I don't think so. They've got to get back to the fairgrounds for that chuck wagon race. It's almost time.
Do you think your horses can still win the race after this run, Senorita?
Sure, Cisco. These are purebreds. Dad raised them specially for chuck wagon racing.
Bueno, Cisco got the knife.
I will cut the ropes from your hands, Senorita Ruth. All right, turn your back to me now.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
There. You are loose, Senorita. What is the trouble?
Santos, more trouble than Cisco find it.
Oh, I thought it was just the ropes cutting into my arm, but I'm afraid my wrist is sprained.
Oh, I'm sorry, Senorita Ruth. Does it hurt too badly for you to cut the ropes from my wrist?
No, but I'm afraid I won't be able to drive in the race.
Oh, never mind, Ruth. I'll drive the team.
Oh, you can't handle them well enough, Ted, to win?
Oh, I can try.
Pancho drive a chuck wagon. Pancho one time drive a stagecoach. Pancho one time the best driver in all Mexico.
See, that is true, amigos. And if you do not mind, I will ride with him.
It's all set then, Pancho. Let's get going.
Yeah, we can still make it if we hurry.
If we don't make it, we lose the ranch.
Come. We'll have to hurry if we are to get in there in time to settle the score with those killers.
Well, the wagons are all lined up. Your outfit ready, Rankin?
We're all ready, Sheriff.
And everybody's accounted for except the Sloan outfit. Wonder what's keeping them.
Maybe they ain't entering because they know they'd lose anyhow.
Not Ruth Sloan. She's her father's daughter. Old Ben was never scared of anything. Whoever dry gulped him had to get him in the back.
Well, we're going to wait all day.
Don't get impatient, Pete. I'll start this race when I'm ready.
You're in for a big cleanup today, Pete. Them Sloan horses was the only ones could have beat your team.
Yep, it's a big day. After I collect the stake money on this race, we'll go out and take over old Ben's ranch.
Hey, the sheriff's getting up on the starting stand.
Well, folks, now it comes the big event of the day, the chuck wagon race. Now, you all know the rules for this race. The cook stove has to be sitting on the ground. The driver has to be up in his seat holding the reins. When I fire my pistol, the drag man has to toss the cook stove up onto the chuck wagon and mount up on his own pony and ride behind the chuck wagon to the finish line. Now, you folks only see the start and the finish of this race because the course goes down Piney Ridge, round Gila Bend, and then back to the starting line.
The old boy sure is long-winded, ain't he, Pete?
He just got to show off to the crowd. Election's coming up. That cook stove all set back there.
It'll be on the wagon soon as the sheriff gives the signal.
Well, folks, we're waiting for one more outfit, but I guess they ain't gonna show up. All you wagons and dragmen, are you ready?
All ready.
All right, on your mark. Get set. Hey, wait a minute, folks. Here comes the Sloan outfit. They're late, but it looks like they're going to be in on the race.
Well, how about it, Ruth? You still in the running?
You bet I am, Sheriff. But I can't drive. My wrist is sprained.
What happened?
Ted and I will tell you all about it. Pancho here is going to drive for me.
Yeah, and the Cisco Kid is riding drag for me.
Well, I reckon the rules don't say nothing about a substitute driver. It's the team that counts. Are you ready?
Cook stove is on the ground, Sheriff.
Head away!
Stove is loaded, Pancho. Let the wagon roll.
Pancho!
Give the lead team their head to stimulate the road set, Pancho.
Aye, Pancho do. Have a close rein on the wheel team, just like the sentry to say. Aye, Cisco! It's good horses. Go like the wind.
Hey, Chico. Look, we've caught up to one outfit already.
Cisco! We passed the next wagon.
Keep with it, Pancho. We're doing fine.
See, Pancho do fine. Pancho drive the horses better than Pancho eat. Pass two more wagons, Cisco. It's no trouble now.
There's trouble up ahead, Chico. Look, there is that Rankin Coyote and his partner, Riley.
We beat the Rankin Coyote, Cisco. Cisco! Riley, hombre, going to shoot us!
Let him try. No! Next time I will do more than shoot the gun from your hand.
Let's get out of here, Pete. The sheriff's waiting at the finish line.
Let's bring it off right here. That you will not do, you coyotes. This gun in my hand says it will be a fair race now. You will drive to the finish line.
We're going to win, Cisco. These horses can go faster.
Go ahead, Pancho. I will stay with these coyotes to make sure they reach the finish line and the sheriff.
Up! Vola!
Here they come! Gold Ringer's winning! Hey, the Cisco Kid is riding herd on Rankin.
Oh, Ted, we won!
We win, Ruth! We win!
Bryna's out there right behind.
Hey, keep your gun on those hombres, Cisco. I was just gathering up a posse to come and meet you.
We told the sheriff all about Rankin, Cisco.
Pete Rankin and Riley Slocum, I'm arresting you for the murder of Ben Sloan and the attempted murder of these folks.
Gracias, Senor Sheriff. I'm glad to get rid of these sneaking bandidos.
We told the sheriff and everybody about how you helped us, Cisco. We sure thank you.
Gracias, Senor Ted. Was no trouble at all.
No trouble at all. Cisco, we hear what not believe it.
Sí, I know, Chico. Loco, Diablo, and Pancho.
I feel pretty foolish about the way I acted when we first met, Cisco.
Oh, forget it, Senorita Ruth. I was hasty in talking to you the way I did.
Oh, you were right. Cisco, I guess I was pretty sassy. I haven't had a chance to thank you like Ted did for all you did for us.
Well, it's not necessary to thank me, Senorita.
But I want to, Cisco. And I hope you won't think this is too sassy. Cisco.
Oh, Senorita. Pancho.
We drive a good race when we win with the chuck wagon.
See, you did, Chico. You drove a very good race.
Pancho glad we win. He saved the rancho for the senorita Ruth and her brother.
See, they now have the rancho, and the two hombres have been tried and found guilty of murder.
And Pancho hid the rancho hombre and gave a suspended sentence.
Suspended sentence?
See, he gave a suspended sentence.
No, Chico.
No?
The jury brought in a verdict of guilty, and the judge sentenced the hombre to be hanged.
See, Cisco, that's what Pancho means. The judge gave the hombre a suspended sentence. They hung him.
Oh, Pancho!
Oh, Cisco!
Up the apple!
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen again for another thrilling adventure of the Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was played by Jack Mather, Pancho by Harry Lang.